Hey planner friends, it's Nia. Welcome to Life with Nia. Today we are doing a mid-month budget check-in for October 2023. We in no way have this together. I was holding off because I thought I would have my tax information for us Californians. We have another extension through November 16th. Due to natural disasters here in January. So my tax professional is still working on my taxes. So I don't have that final information just yet, but even without that, this has just been a dumpster fire of a month. So I'm gonna go through these quickly. This is not going to be a long video. I need to sit down and add up some things, but at the same time I don't want to sit down and add up some things. So yeah, the one thing left to do I will probably do on Tuesday, as I diligently check daily, is make that Mohila payment, student loans. It's due on Wednesday, so I will probably log in there Tuesday and do that. Now, wouldn't that be amazing if I log in there Tuesday and do that, and then on Wednesday all my loans is gone, they forgiven? Hallelujah, praise Jesus. Let that be the case. Anyway, so let's talk about what's going on this month. Income. We are actually having a fairly good income month. I estimated for the month $88.91, $87 plus $262 coming out of my student loan sinking fund for a total of $91.53. We've already surpassed that and we're at $91.65. So I think income, we're going to do extremely well this month. For our goals this month, I've already hit the savings goal. I'm a little more than halfway to the Roth goal, a little bit more than halfway to the venture goal. I'm probably halfway on revenue, and I think I've done 220 out of 550 on the Chase. So this is the 0%, this is the 1.99%. Those are the two cards that I transferred some balances over to. And I don't know where my debt number is at, but we're doing good so far for our goals. Now for our expenses, so I did, well, let's just start at the top. Home utilities have been the same. I don't have a electricity bill due this month because I paid it at the end of last month. Car is the same. Kohl's and the Quicksilver were two that I transferred over to the Amazon card at the 1.99%. So I know there's a little bit of, there was no residual interest on the Quicksilver. I have a negative balance, meaning they owe me money. I think it's like $4. And then on the Kohl's, there is a little bit of residual interest that posted. I have to look and see what the amount is. I think it's like somewhere around $10, so it's not substantial. And then the venture card, I earlier this year had transferred some things over to that at 0%. So in order to finish paying off the card by the time the 0% ends, I need to do $650 a month. So far this month I've done $450. On the Amazon, I need to do $360 a month. That's new, so I have like 14 months on that one. And so far this month I've done $420, so we've exceeded what's required. Hulu was, not Hulu, T-Mobile. My T-Mobile and Hulu are tied together because of being a former Sprint customer. So I kept seeing this thing with T-Mobile switching people over to a higher rate plan if you're like grandfathered in, which I am grandfathered in on a Sprint plan, which is why I get Hulu for free, or I get the basic Hulu for free. I have Hulu with ads, so that's why I pay more. And I didn't think it applied to me. And then social media sometimes runs with stuff, so I was like, that's probably not true. Sure enough, I called And yeah, they was going to end my little grandfathered in plan, which would have ended my Hulu. Weren't going to tell me, weren't going to ask me, just were going to do it and put me on a higher priced mobile plan. Where they do that at? You just going to make people pay more and not give them any notice? Like, excuse you? So I called and opted out. And my thing should stay the same. However, I did see something on the screen on the TV that Hulu was going up on their rates. So it may go up next month. I don't know. Cloth and paper, this is the price on 2 boxes. I'll probably do 2 boxes again next month because I'm probably going to give one of the spiral planners that are in the November box away. Budget box from Nora's Cove, PayPal, taxes, loan, and then down here we have our last thing, which is Mohila, which is our student loan. So that is $526.63. I budgeted $265 this month from that, and then I will take $262 from my sinking funds. So that is regular expenses. Business expenses are utterly out of control. Doing the planner sesh box for winter and the advent box at the same time is very costly. And then I'm always doing a little too much, which is also costly. Yeah, that's all I can say. And then I bought sticker paper, so that was $600. So yeah, I did budget in here to pay $400 for my taxes. I'm not really even sure how much it's going to be. That's just my estimate. Which, keep in mind, you may pay far less than that, but I'm doing personal taxes plus business taxes, and there's 2 Schedule Cs for 2 different businesses, so that's a low estimate. And then these are just some of the things that I don't want to get into any details on it, but some of the things that I've been purchasing for the planner sesh box and the advent box, and I will go back and fill all that in later, off camera so that I know what it is, but I want to keep it a surprise for those who are purchasing those items. Business, so that's business expenses. Cash envelopes, there is a separate video with the cash envelope stuffing. It was $11.20 this month, and then I transferred over $450, which was $115 for car insurance, $30 for home insurance, $40 for Shopify, $265 for the student loans, and then I also did $474 for the 100 envelope challenge. Then on our sinking funds, I really don't have anything to really update. I'll do an update at the end of the month. I am working on the Q3 sinking funds update, however. Debt. Okay, so our goal was to pay down $1,500 this month. So we started at $21,836. Goal is to be at $23,336. This does not include student loan debt. And so far, if nothing else were to change, we are at $26.23. So it's a little less than $300 to go to hit the goal. So I think we may hit that this month. I'd really like for it to be under 20K. That would be amazing. So we're still working on that. It would probably be better if I hadn't spent some money and used Klarna, but we just where we at, we here. So it is what it is. And then, like I shared already on savings, the goal is $650 for the month, and we're at $651.53. So that is where we're at for this budget for our mid-month check-in. We're just plugging along. Let me know how your budget is going this month. Are you hitting your goals? Are you overspending, underspending, paying off debt, or doing something completely different? Share down below in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And then, of course, if you have any questions for me, feel free to ask. I'm happy to answer questions. I just need to rein in my spending, which I would say I'm going to do that in November, but Black Friday is like 5 weeks away. Is it 5 weeks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. So now we have been saving towards Black Friday, but I don't know. Anyways, I'll see you next time. Bye.